Just the cruise won't work very long. Usually that switch has problems. Just these mirrors in. Whoa, there's oil. Well, I can't imagine. I'm amazed I used to do road trips on this thing. Technology's moved away. God. Wow. Feels pretty good though. Hadn't been on the road in a very long time. 2019, September 2019. Damn near 2 years ago this thing was on the road last. Holy crap. Wow. That's amazing. So I got the Sena running and the GoPro running. Both have audio, both have video. I have no doubt in my mind I will have to use the Sena for the, or the Sena, depending on where you're from and what you think they're pronounced. The Sena audio. But I thought I'd use the GoPro audio as a way to sync it up easier. Because why not make my life a little simpler on myself? Whoa, man, this is really weird. Alright, here we go. Feels so weird being on this thing again. A little unsure of myself, honestly. I'm going to try to watch where I go. Considering the brakes in a different spot and everything else. But it does feel good to be back out on it again. I haven't been on this bike in a very long time. Like I said, the last time ridden was by Michaela 7. I don't know the last time I rode it. I know it was during that same year. I didn't get it out at all last year because I didn't really do any major trips. Had the Goldwing, it's brand new. And I think that brings me to a topic of those who have multiple motorcycles. And I got a question of how you feel about it. I find, and this is my opinion only, I'm not asking you to agree with me or disagree, have your own opinion. And let's hear about it in the comments. But, do you feel, and this is probably more toward the people who have one older bike, and by I mean older, I mean like this thing is quite a bit older than my Goldwing. I have a 2019 Goldwing. This is a 2006 Road King. So you know there's 13 years difference there in age. So obviously the technology, what the hell? The technology is totally different. I mean, it's still a fuel injected motorcycle, no ABS brakes, no emissions on this thing, just bare bone fuel injection, 5-speed manual transmission with a clutch, cable clutch, not hydraulic, and an actual throttle that uses a cable, not by wire. So a lot of differences. Where the Goldwing has a throttle by wire, dual clutch transmission clutch that I don't have to pull in because it does it on its own, and it's more or less an automatic with ABS brakes all the way around and high emissions. This takes 93 octane or premium, whatever your octane is premium around you. Goldwing runs on unleaded. This has had the stage 2 done to it, had cams and air filter mapped. So for an 88 cubic inch motor, which this is the last year for the 88 cubic inch in the Road King, I guess something goes pretty decent for an 88. No big bore kit or nothing like that. Just 88 with a set of good cams and exhaust and air, obviously. So there's the question: if you own one newer motorcycle, as I do, and one older one, as I do, which one do you ride more? I find that you ride the one that has the most creature comforts and is the newest most of the time. That's what I find, and that's so far held true. Between owning the Goldwing in this, and owning the Ultra in this, and owning the Triumph in this. I have ridden the Harley very few times since I've had those other 3 bikes. I've ridden it. I probably rode it more when I had the Triumph. Can't remember where the blinkers are in this thing. And, oh yeah, I gotta shift down. And then I got the Ultra, and I rode that almost religiously over this. But I did ride this. Then I got the Gold Wing, and I haven't ridden this since. Till today. And I had a guy at work I work with, he agrees with the same thing. You tend to ride the one that's the newest and the most creature comforts the most. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I do have to start fitting in some time to ride this because this is really nice. It is extremely hot today, and I feel nice and cool because I have no windshield on this. I got rid of the tour pack, I got rid of the lowers. I do have new highway pegs for it somewhere in the garage. I need to take it somewhere and have it detailed. But this would be a fun bike just to take back and forth to work a lot more. I could pack my backpack on the back or take less shit with me. So that's an option too. It needs a little work. I need to put some new parts in it. You know, I mean, it's an 06. It's going to have some things wear out on it. The horn doesn't work. I need a new horn. Probably could use new brakes, new rotors. Haven't bled out, probably. I mean, I could do all that myself, and maybe that'll be what I'll do over the winter. Maybe that'll be a winter project, just working on the Harley. I keep forgetting to shift down. It's so easy to forget when you're not used to doing it. And the clutch on this, other than shifting down, I hardly ever used it. I'm shifting right now without it. I almost always did on this bike. For some reason, this one shifted really well without the clutch. The Ultra Limited did not. I don't know if it had something to do with the hydraulic and the cable, maybe the difference. But this thing shifts really easy. I don't feel like I'm slamming it into gear. I'm sure it's not as good for it as using the clutch, but you know. I ended up in the field there one night on my truck. Hit the brakes, couldn't stop. Went right through and right into the field. Well, so far so good. Had a little brake light problem earlier with the switch, but it found anything to work its way out, hopefully. But yeah, so those of you who had two bikes and one that's much older than the other one, which one do you ride the most? I mean, these are both, the Gold Wing and this are, well, this is considered a touring motorcycle. I mean, bottom of the line touring probably, because it's the first, I think I want to say the first tour that Harley makes in their lineup. I could be wrong on that because I got the Softail Heritage, that's kind of a, but I don't think that's, I think that's underneath Softail heading. So this is, I want to say the Road King's the first one underneath the touring genre of bikes. I think it's considered a touring machine, but it's not touring to the point of like the Street Glide is, or the Ultra. It still had the saddlebags and stuff, but you know, it's not the same thing. I don't even know where I'm going. Oh yeah, I know where I'm at, but got no really destination in mind. I'm just out. Didn't write down the mileage either. 62,368 right now, so we've gone about 5 miles, maybe 6. Close enough. Oh, 62,360 miles on it, let's say. Probably won't be a whole lot more than that afterwards. That's how many miles I have on the bike, and since I've gotten it, of course, remember, you know, I've had since 06, I've had other bikes, so I put quite a few miles on those. Not as many as I want. Be interesting to see how the mic on the GoPro does with the not the windshield. It's kind of nice to be able to ride around with the helmet closing. Just all the air just feels amazing. Really nice. I should have checked the air and the shocks on this thing before I took it out. It feels like they're a little low. Really what I ought to do is put some coilovers on and get rid of the air shocks and ride a lot better. And I did adjust the clutch and stuff. Clutches when I did the oil change and everything on this. I do have to do a transmission repair on it because it leaks a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. I hope I don't have a fingerprint nail on my lens. I forgot to check. Yeah, well, that'd be alright. Whoa. You got to use one there, Jay? A Motorhome Central. Oh. That's where Grass Lake is at, huh? Well, I'll be. Who would have known? Getting that out of there. Interesting. So we're gonna have a boat race or something. Building right over there with the 4 cars in the parking lot, tan with the red bottom. That's where I got my truck driving license, my CDL Class A, which I don't use anymore, but I do have it. So that's where I went to school. That's where I learned to drive the big rigs. I have driven in the aisles and Yales and Yales. Welcome to Jackson area. That old car dealership still down there. I used to carry all these old cars. Pretty much Bondo buggy them though. They're full of body filler. I can't remember the name of the place now. Well, if it's still down here, we'll know. Marshall Motors, yep, still there. Probably still selling junk. No offense to him. He's gonna make a living at it. But he does have the old cars. If you want to find an old car, he's usually got some. It's unfortunate, they're probably usually in pretty rough shape. Easy there, dipshit. Back when I was a kid, this was dirt road. I remember taking it, took a friend up, because we used to go to school, college at OTC, Ohio Technical College in Cleveland. And I come through here, remember weekends we came home, usually every other weekend or something like that, and I'd pick them up this way before we head back to Cleveland. They paved it down somewhere during the line when I was, while we were going there. It's when it got paved during the last part. But I remember being dirt. And we got paved. It was like, oh my God, perfectly paved. This is a fairly straight road for the first part of it. Which is this section. And then the other section, it gets fairly curvy and congested with houses because there's water down there. I haven't been down here in, God, maybe roughly 20 years. Years and years and years. Couldn't even tell you how much has changed. It's been so long since I've been here. missing a little something, like, I don't know, the rear wheels. These are amusing. Well, must be fairly close to Stockbridge, I guess. Not recognizing, I mean, I recognize the road, I know where I'm at 106, I just don't know where I'm at 106. That makes sense? Oh no, Kinch Road, never mind. It's a Marathon right up here. Mobile, it's a Mobile right up here, not a Marathon. Yep, there it is. Yeah, Barry's Junction Road, I know where I'm at. Thought I was farther down there for a minute. It's Berry Road, yeah. It's Berry Road, yeah. Stop in for Sloppy Joe's. Oh, thank you. I think I'll pass. But thanks anyways. Appreciate it. Huh. Guess they're not open anymore. Be damned. I used to get gas to you every once in a while. Look at the old pumps. Amazing. Things change. I should be honest. I have never been down these roads at all. Ooh, what a Pleasant Lake, probably? Be guessing? I have been down here before. It's been a long time though. Nice truck. Yep, Pleasant Lake. Yep, Pleasant Lake. One of them. We have a few. I think there's two Pleasant Lakes. There's two different Pleasant Lake roads. One's in Jackson County area, one's in Washtenaw, Lenawee area, whatever it is. I think Washtenaw. It's a little confusing. I'm going to turn around here and go back to that park thing, see what it is. Get a drink of water and look at the phone and see what's going on, what time it is. See if my watch was right, because it doesn't seem like it should be. Hickory Road. Keep wanting to do that blinker switch like I got on a Goldwing.